prevent the double or triple.
Into left center field and deep. This is a tie ball game.
Ryne Sandberg is more than just another baseball player. His is a story that demonstrates excellence, integrity, and how the public and its memory are drawn to a person who helped to quietly shape American culture. This presentation will hopefully show why digitally preserving a Ryne Sandberg collection matters and why it belongs in the confines and mission of a public history institution. Ryne Sandberg was one of the players who defined an era of Major League Baseball. He was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 2005. Sandberg not only played second base, he also redefined what it meant to play that position at the highest level. His career is something of legend: a National League MVP in 1984, 10 All-Star selections, and yes, 9 consecutive Gold Gloves. Statistics alone do not tell the whole story, however. Sandberg was the catalyst that made finding a good middle infielder critical to a team's success by combining elite defense with amazing offensive power and production, during a time in baseball where the position was viewed as mostly utilitarian. In history's view, Sandberg represents a change in how baseball evolved in the 1980s and 1990s. Preserving his legacy will help research and humility. The media and his teammates often said he carried a reserved, team-first mentality and prepared intensely for games, practice, and life. His reputation is something of legend in the game because Sandberg played in an era that was overshadowed by performance-enhancing drug scandals. His career and integrity offer a counter-narrative. Sandberg became a symbol of clean play and quiet leadership during a time when public trust was shattered in professional sports. For historians, this makes Sandberg a valuable case study in ethics, reputation, and credibility in American sports culture. By preserving how Sandberg was viewed by fans, peers, and media, future historians and fans alike can look at how integrity can become a historical legacy. Sandberg's legacy has deep ties to the city of Chicago and will never be separated from it. He was more than an athlete. He was a cultural icon, an anchor for Cubs fans across generations. His ties to the city show how sports figures help communities find their identity, understand loyalty, and find resilience in hardships of life. Off the field, Sandberg was an avid supporter of youth baseball and remained tied to the game he loved as a manager and mentor long after his playing days. When he passed in July of 2025, there was widespread public remembrance, illustrating the depth of his relationship with the city and fans around the country. The Sandberg Collection is more than just an individual achievement. It harnesses the dialogue between the city and one of baseball's most trusted figures, offering insight into how a collective memory forms throughout urban America. In 2023, Sandberg was diagnosed with cancer and shared his journey publicly. Rather than retreat into himself or his family, he used his platform and MVP prowess to promote awareness, screening for early detection, and research funding. This is a testament to how this collection extends beyond sports history alone. It falls into the categories of medical and public history as well. Public figures such as Sandberg, who use their platform to address illness, help to shape the conversations about vulnerability, resilience, and advocacy. Preserving this collection will allow future researchers and historians to study how celebrity, health, and public engagement come to a crossroads in modern America. This collection helps us to remember that legacy is not just about victory on the field, but how people as individuals respond to adversity. This collection is broad by design. It will include game-used equipment, jerseys, Sandberg's gold gloves, and other awards, combined with personal papers, letters, photographs, and a large library of media coverage. It will also prioritize the many oral histories from the Sandberg family, friends, teammates, fans, coaches, and community partners. It will also include the many memorial materials obtained after his death. Public historians have proven that moments of memorial produce historically rich and vulnerable sources. We need to capture these materials now to help preserve context that may be lost within a generation. Combined, these items create a very real, professional archive of legacy collection that helps to support research, exhibition, and education among multiple disciplines. Physical items and artifacts deteriorate over time. Analog media becomes obsolete. Born digital content of a memorial nature vanishes quickly. Archivists warn that delay can lead to permanent loss. After the death of athletes and other public figures, artifacts often vanish, are sold, or deleted from the servers of life. Digitization makes it possible for institutions to act as caretakers and stewards during these narrow windows when materials, context, and memories are aligned. Digitization is not just about providing access, it's about preserving meaning before it fractures. The Sandberg Collection serves various purposes and audiences. Baseball historians and sports researchers will gain valuable primary source material. Teachers will be able to explore leadership traits, ethics, and American culture through a figure loved by millions. Youth baseball communities will be able to see a role model of excellence firmly grounded in character. Fans around the world will be able to have meaningful engagement with history by being able to have access to carefully curated, reliable interpretations. Public historians and those in the digital humanities will benefit from this well-structured, ethically obtained, and stewarded archive. This array of use fits neatly into grant priorities, pushing public benefit as well as having interdisciplinary muscle. The digitization of this collection allows for interpretation. Some of the potential outcomes could include, but are not limited to, online exhibitions, interactive timelines connecting career highlights with the greater community impact, and education programs to help the classroom and youth baseball leagues around the country. It can be titled, Ryne Sandberg, Quiet Greatness. Instead of being buried in a dusty storage room or forgotten flash drive, these materials promote imagination and storytelling, quiet reflection, and intergenerational study. Digitizing this collection will ensure Sandberg's legacy remains alive. The passing of Ryne Sandberg hits a crossroads where living memory becomes history. His legend and legacy combine athletic greatness, integrity, service, and overcoming adversity. Digitization will ensure accessibility, preservation in the long term, and accuracy. Funding for this project will show that the institution accepts responsibility not just for a collection of amazing artifacts and documents, but for a stewardship of public memory that has intention and care. This is the moment. Now is the time to preserve a legacy before it fades into darkness and is forgotten.
Commitment, work ethic, and dreams. Those are all good words. Faith, family, friends, and love. They are probably the best words for me.